tell people, there's one thing I just always say. A lot of times when we see things as, human beings, and we might evaluate and calculate things on our own. A lot of us just say that, God is not real. You understand? A lot of us does not have faith to believe that God is able to do, mighty things. But I tell people I have seen the hands of God at work. You understand? And I've seen people, get healed. I've seen people, get delivered. I've seen all these things in this life. During the time I tell people that Christ walked on the face of this earth, Christ did a lot of things. He healed sick, he caused deaf to hear, he caused, lame to walk, he caused dumb to even speak. And we go about our day-to-day lives saying that God is not real, or we live life as we please. Sometimes things happen in life that we can all turn to God. You understand? That we can, turn to Him to make way for us when we doesn't even have the way or the means to make a way. Your daughter being in that situation, doctors might try. You understand? Doctors might, go about their day-to-day routine or their job doing what they do best. But sometimes certain things call for a miracle. Certain things in our life, in order for it to change, it takes a miracle to manifest that change. And all we have to do sometimes is just trust God. Trust in God, believe in God, and take God at His words. Because even when Jairus and even when Lazarus was in the tomb, when they told Jesus that Lazarus was sick, Jesus delayed where he were. When Lazarus died, he turned to his disciples and he told them at this time Lazarus is resting. They never knew that he was saying that Lazarus is dead. He left from where he were and went to the home of Mary Magdalene and Mary, the sister of Lazarus. And when he got there, what they said to him at the time, and I'm paraphrasing, what they said to him at the time was that if he were there, Lazarus would not have died. Lazarus, would be alive. And they said to him, he turned to them and he told them that Lazarus is dead. He's not dead. He's resting. He's just, asleep. And they did not understand that the miracle that was about to take place. A lot of times we are in rest and doesn't even understand that we are in rest, and we just need to get out of rest in order for God to do what He has to do for us. It's a rather unfortunate situation when a child, having not to be able to speak as yet, but she has all the expressions, you understand?
Yeah.
And all the things that can display her emotions. So she still have, a lot to live for.
Mm-hmm.
She might not be able to speak, but she'll be able to express herself.
Yeah.
And in due time, as you hear, I'll tell you, in due time, brother, you just have to trust, you just have to pray, and you yourself within yourself have to come to the place to know that, God is able. Because all it takes is to believe. You doesn't have to be a saved man, you understand?
Yeah.
You doesn't have to be saved. All it takes is for you, to believe. In due time, you will come to the place to know God. You will come to the place, to trust God. You will come to the place to, surrender your all unto Him. Because I tell people, all of us was once, sinners. All of us was once, in the world doing our own thing. Yeah. You understand? We can't save ourselves. It takes God, to manifest His conviction that we ourselves can submit to Him. What we do when we submit to Him is up to us. I never regret, and I just tell people, I never regret serving God yet. You understand?
Exactly.
I never regret serving God yet. Because in my times of difficulties, in my times of trials, in my times, when I was faced with adversities, I go on my knees and I face God and I see those things, you understand me?
Exactly.
Come to pass. I see myself, elevate to places that me within myself never even believed that I would have reached. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So it's not, sometimes we tell ourselves is we take ourselves there. We do what we have to do to make ourselves get there. That is a lie. We can do nothing. If we truly understand life, brother, we can do nothing to propel ourselves to places. That's just ignorance. Because we are not the one that breathing life into our body. You understand?
Exactly.
We are not the ones that is, giving our own self life. We might tell ourselves, yes, I educate myself. How did you educate yourself? How? You tell yourself you go to school. Who give you the ability? You understand?
Yeah.
Where did the ability come from? Did you within yourself give your own self that ability? No, you did not. You did not. So it's still favor and grace that's upon your life that you are able, you understand me, to make plans for yourself and excel. See? And God permits certain things. He permits certain things. There's a lot of men that went to sleep telling themselves that they were going to wake up in the morning rejoicing, and they never had the opportunity to. Never had the opportunity to. We have so much to be grateful for. So much things that we have to be grateful for. And yet still, we still behave ungrateful. See? So don't hurt your head with your daughter, my boy. All I can tell you is trust God. Believe God. Stay within the borders of the Father. Stay within the borders of the Father. And He will do the rest for you. Because I know it's not easy. It's not easy. I know a lot of times you wish that she was able to open her mouth and communicate with you, because I believe that is all father's goal. You understand? Yes. Especially you have a girl child. You see? And that is all father's goal. Once you are a true genuine father, your goal is to be able to bond with your daughter.
Communication.
You understand me? And to see to that she gets, you understand?
Yeah, man.
The things that you never had, and to be able to reach heights that you within yourself never reached. That is all father's goal. So we have those that don't care less about those things, but fathers with moral, you understand, always intend to want the best for their children. So I know every time that you have to watch her and look at her and see what is taking place, it bothers you. It bothers you. But at the end of the day, you just have to know within yourself that that is not, what I would say, that's not her limits. You check?
Yeah.
That is not her limits. There's a lot more. There's a reason and a cause for everything in life, my boy. Yeah. Everything that happened in life, there's a reason and a cause behind it. We might not understand it. We might not see it. But we have to learn to take the negative things and turn them into positive things. We have to learn to take negative reactions and turn them into positive reactions. We have to know what it is that is a blessing, and we have to know what it is that is a downfall. You understand?
Yeah.
We have to know what it is that will uplift us. We have to know what it is that will break us down. And it doesn't make sense that you're happy for 2 minutes and sad for the rest of your life. It's best to sad for 2 minutes and happy for the rest of your life. You understand?
Understand, man.
You just have to, it might take time. It might take time. But when you least expecting, she might burst out. You understand? Man. She might speak when you least expect it. But I have a godchild that had a speech impediment the same way too. She wasn't talking properly. You could have hardly understand. She would open her mouth and you would hardly understand what she's saying. But now you cannot say that. You hear everything that she says right now.
Clearly.
You understand? You hear everything that she says right now. So it's just a matter of time, my boy. It's just a matter of time.
You're going to pull over there by Delta, but
Yeah.
thanks for your word of encouragement,
Yeah,
your
man.
little word of wisdom
Yeah, man.
for me and my daughter today. That's
Yeah.
enough to take us through for today. I hope you have a blessed day yourself.
Yeah, man. You too, man.
Yeah, man. Like and subscribe.